Hello everyone and welcome back to our Madden NFL 20 franchise playthrough with Joe Buck leading the charge for the Dublin Celtic Tigers or Celtic Tigers, however you want to pronounce it. In this video we will definitely be getting some gameplay, but first, we're in the preseason. I think I want to try and make some trades, see if we can improve the team just a little bit. Don't really know what we're going to go for. Just a refresher looking at our lineup. We have Jared Allen as our starter for now. We'll probably move on to Jake Fromm just because I like Jake Fromm. We don't have a right tackle, so we're probably going to try and trade for one of those. Our defense is looking pretty solid. We just re-signed Hughes here in the off season, so he's back with us, and we might want to improve our defensive tackles because those are those are the easier positions to find on the D line. But our secondary is looking pretty good. Might want to find a replacement for Levi Wallace. 77 overall, but you know, not a bad secondary. But that's about it. So we'll try and find a trade real quick for a right tackle, and if I can find one, I'll get back to you. So we are very close to making a trade for a very good right tackle in Schwartz, and we are going to give up our second string left end. We need to give them a little bit more. They were about 80% of the way there. We'll throw in a fifth, see if that works. And, ooh, close, but it looks like we'll have to, we'll give them a fourth, and let's see if we can squeeze a late round pick out of them. Let's see if they'll do this. No, let's see if we can eke out a seventh, and if not, it looks like we'll have, they don't have a seventh. Let's go for next year's fifth. Maybe that'll work. Not quite. We'll do next year's 7th or 6th, whichever one they had. That's next year's 7th, just to get an extra pick out of it. And the trade offer is completed, so an immediate star right tackle in Schwartz, so that's nice to fill that gap in. And our offensive line is looking much better. We have one slight weak spot. We'll probably try to trade for another right guard, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, this is a trade I didn't even mean to to do, but it worked out. We gave up our right guard for their right guard, and for whatever reason they took it with us, so that's a 2 overall improvement. I think that's fine for now. We won't worry about that any longer. I think I'm gonna skip on the preseason. I mean, I just really don't. I don't feel like it, because we would just be playing against their second string, so it really doesn't matter. But we will play in week 1. I don't know if that's gonna be a home or an away game. Hopefully it's a home game. It is against the San Diego Chargers, or the Los Angeles Chargers. I still get that mixed up. It's been, what, two and a half years now. We can see if we can extend Mitchell Schwartz. We will wait to see how he plays. It says he's a superstar. I believe he's a 91 rated 91 rated right tackle, so I think he'll be great, but we'll just need to make sure. We can also upgrade some players. Henry Ruggs, which is our second wide receiver that we drafted, so we will see. He has 2 upgrades, so we can bump him up to a 65 overall rated deep threat, which is nice to see. So he is developing pretty darn fast. But once we get up all these upgrades, we will get into the game. So we're starting off the season in unconventional manner. We are going to trade Jared Allen and a late round pick. This is actually really close to going through already. I mean, it was like 95% of the way gonna go through. So we're gonna give up our very last pick for next year with that we got from that trade for shorts. Let's see if that's enough. Not quite. Let's see if we can do the one that's 8 picks earlier. Probably not. Ooh, it's close. I don't want to have to give up a 6th for it, but we might. And we will. Next year's 6th. That shouldn't be much of a hit. And we get him. We get, I don't know how to say his name. AJ Bouye? I don't know how to say it. But we get a star cornerback. That was another question that we had. We give up a quarterback prospect, but you know, it's a good trade for them. Well, not really a good trade for them. They gave up a really good cornerback, but a good trade for us because we kind of wanted to move on to Jake Fromm. So it works out. We'll sign a quarterback real quick in free agency and get into the game. Let's see here. Mississippi State represent. We are going to bring in my man Nick Fitzgerald, who is a terrible passer and probably not going to be an NFL quarterback for very long, but that's still my boy. And we'll cut somebody. I don't want to cut somebody we just drafted. So we're going to hold out on that for now. I think we have 2 punters, but I'll see you once we get into the game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dublin Celtic Tigers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Dublin Celtic Tigers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Alrighty, the introduction is over. They didn't really introduce the new European franchise, but that's okay. The Dublin Celtic Tigers are going to kick off in their brand new stadium in brand new country. Here we go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Alright, so I think we're a playoff team. We went 9-7 last year in simulation, so this is a solid team.
This is Melvin Gordon.
Not a good play, but not too bad.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
That's a good play.
Right there.
So we've got several new pieces on this team. We improved a lot more in the offseason than I thought possible.
Not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
And 3 and out to start the season. Let's go on and punch it in.
The troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Let's go. What a start. I did not think that was possible.
And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
Wow. Storybook.
Stop defensively, force the punt, and they score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing and playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like,
Oh, and Adam Vinatieri is our kicker. I didn't even, I forgot to sign a kicker. I'm glad that, I mean, that's a good kicker to have.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Got a strong secondary, man. I'm excited.
And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Perfect start to this game, man.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
I was lagging a little bit. Oh, can we get a pick 6? No.
They will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Legal block in the back. That's okay.
So this will be accepted as
at the 27. Still a great start.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
First throw for Jake Fromm is a completion for 1 yard.
On the catch there, it'll be 2nd and 9. And as a first rounder,
oh, I didn't mean to skip that, but that was our draft class.
In his rookie year, those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone.
I dropped it. I shouldn't have done the catch and run.
In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to
perfect play wide open. John Brown's 2 touchdowns halfway through the first quarter. What a great game for him. What a great game for us.
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he...
Let me make sure that this is on all Madden, so there's no questions about that. Yes, all Madden. All that good stuff. So I think we just got really lucky. I struggle on all Madden a lot, so.
I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
So we are already well in control of this game. Phillip Rivers, a year older, just not looking very good. But they get a good run. Boom. That's what I get for saying we're in control of the game. Melvin Gordon, I had him on fantasy last year. He's a dog.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where things are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
We get a face mask. That's not what we need.
Here and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play.
All right, we're fine.
That absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
hold him to a field goal here.
15 against your squad.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not?
There we go. Tackle for loss. Don't let him dictate us on the ground, and we'll be fine.
When the lights come on, I think he likes natural light best. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss.
If he saw me at middle linebacker, I had him, man.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
I had that pick.
The Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
Is it upheld? Yes, it is. Man, I pressed Y to intercept it, and it didn't work. That sucks. That's okay. We still have the lead. Still have a great start to the game.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now this offense.
All right, let's see if we can get TJ Yeldon going here.
They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot.
3 yards,
first
that's
and
fine.
10. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right.
Oh, I thought he had that, man. I think the defender just got a hand on it.
But now it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head
Oh, no. First mistake for Jake Fromm
Trevor Williams with a pick.
is a pick 6.
Touchdown.
Oh, man, this game has turned a complete 180, man.
That was an interception,
Wow.
but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
Well,
That's your vernacular. I've never heard
it's a
it.
very interesting game so far. We cannot afford to make another mistake, or else they can take the lead.
Up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied at 14. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about
Well,
with defensive backs.
we're not
He's got
getting
beat for a long touchdown.
very good run blocking
Right back
on the
out there
right
doing
side.
The things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
That's a good throw, Jake.
That comes from, it just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? That one good for 26 and a first
So this is the first time we have to march down the field and score. We've gotten 2 touchdowns really just gift wrapped to us.
But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
Good run blocking.
Impresses me about
Very good
when
run
he's called
blocking.
upon, usually gets it
Ooh.
done. Yeah, he's gonna get a solid
Yeldon's
gain of
down.
9 before being brought down.
We'll bring up
Second and
Corey
right on the
Grant,
yard.
our free agent signee. Let's see what he can do on the outside.
Down now.
He's fast. This is why I signed him.
First down here inside
Great
the
blocking. Touchdown.
Take it into the
We
end
retake the
zone.
lead.
Touchdown.
That's what you like to see.
Corey Grant,
And that's why I signed him.
40 yards. And his
He's
guys have taken the lead.
blazingly fast.
And on that long run, maybe the
And we take
defense
another 7-point
caught napping
lead.
a little bit.
Let's see if we can make another defensive stop.
May not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
And ooh, TJ Yeldon with the shoulder tears. Corey Grant has a chance to win the job.
whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh.
And it'll wind
So
up
we've
about
got
40 yards
we've got
shy of where he
5
would have been
touchdowns
taking a knee as they'll start
in
at the
pretty much the
21-yard
first
line.
quarter of this game overall.
On the field,
So
here
that's
comes Los
this is going to be a
Angeles.
shootout.
Touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a
Good
tennis
play.
match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw.
There we go.
And
We're
he'll be upended
beating
after
up
a gain of 5.
Melvin
To the
Gordon just a little
25-yard
bit.
line.
See if we can hold him on 3rd down.
Kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Rivers.
And not a good throw by Phillip Rivers. They gained 1 yard, but it is 4th and 5, and we stop them once more. Let's see if we can take another 2-touchdown lead.
Kind of played into their hands. And now it's the punter Wild.
Ooh, that's a
as he
darn good
sends this
punt.
one away. Now Brown.
That's a good return.
Good blocking there.
All right.
Sprung him as it is. They'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take
Let's get our
over
running game
with
going
a
just a
new
little
set
bit.
of downs. Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his
We had that
offense
one
as
big
they
run,
take
but we
the
really
field.
haven't had a running
Second quarter,
game.
a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprise.
Look how fast he is. Bad decision by me to take it to the outside. We could have had a first down there. 2nd and inches now, but we will take a play action shot to the end zone. See how that works out.
wouldn't expect them to stay silent.
Didn't really work very well. Joey
Joey
Bosa.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
All right, let's give it to our reliable receiver, John Brown, to the right side. And he catches it.
That's a situation where if
John Brown's been our most reliable player
you can't take a sack there.
so far.
The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And a bad throw by Jake Fromm. Could have been an easy first down, but it didn't work out.
Back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans, you get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Joey Bosa just blows by our right tackle, man.
Joey Bosa in there to take him down on what will take.
So this will be our first punt of the game. We will hopefully pin them back pretty far. I did a sky kick. Oh, that wasn't a good choice.
Here on this opening weekend.
They didn't get a great return, but we didn't punt it near as far as I thought.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
That's okay. Let's just hold them. Don't let them score before the half. Maybe we'll get the ball back, but stopping them is key here.
Here in the second quarter, what might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way.
Keep him in bounds.
Continue to feed him football.
I think no, he stayed in, apparently.
Because of the effects of running it.
I can't even pick a play. Oh, that was almost a pick. Good throw by Philip Rivers. They're running hurry up. Let's play zone. And I think we did a false. I think they got a false start, hopefully. And they did. So that pins him back 5 yards.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe
Okay,
to get a jump start.
let's go back to zone.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in.
Okay, let's go back to man.
And he was eager to go catch a pass.
They call their first time out. They've got 2 more. We'll go back to man coverage. See if that'll help.
5 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Rivers now from the 50. Looking for Allen.
It's okay. We'll give up 5-yard passes. They'll burn their timeouts. They only have 1 left.
With a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers.
His pass protection is good, and we pick it.
Rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
What in the world happened?
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than
Oh my goodness, it bounced off of him. I don't think the receiver was expecting to get the ball, and it bounced up and out. A.J. Boye, however you say it, he gets his first pick with the Dublin Celtic Tigers, and wow. We'll just let the clock run out here to 2 seconds, and then we'll take 1 shot just to see, and we won't get anything. We will get a penalty.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
I think that ends the quarter.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here.
All right, so we have the chance to take another 2-touchdown lead. That was a very good first half. This is a very good team we're going against here, and yeah, I mean, other than that 1 mistake I made, throwing the pick 6, we've played very well.
The third quarter starts with a run
Singletary. Honestly, I don't even know who this is. I think this is our 3rd string running back, and he has a rush for 16 yards. Our run blocking has been pretty darn good.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing.
Not a good juke, but a first down. Jake Fromm, 5 for 10 for 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a bad game. When you have the pressure of leading a new franchise.
this one right in the
Cole Beasley, former Cowboy.
heart of a defense.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 10 yards.
Second and short, you already know what's going on.
Second down and inches.
It's a nice
Take a shot.
run after catch as well.
And we throw another interception. Jake Fromm with his second interception. Tried to go for the 50-50 ball. Didn't really give his receiver a good chance to catch it. And Hayward intercepts us. Well, that's tough.
I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, "Hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks."
And a chunk play for Phillip Rivers and Keenan Allen down the field, close to midfield.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the
Phillip Rivers is starting to dice our defense up.
and he took advantage.
I think he might be able to read us a little bit more.
Excellent pickup of 20 yards.
He had that unlucky interception before the half. Let's see if we can just hold him to a field goal here.
Absolutely.
Or a field goal attempt.
Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed him?
And we get a sack.
And a big loss here as he's taken
Wow.
down.
All the way back towards midfield. Great play. Just don't give up the first down here.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be
Oh, he
some
could have
pressure
picked that,
coming
but that's
out.
okay.
You change the
They've got one
blocking
more
scheme.
play to get in field goal
Maybe
range.
protection. The biggest one is maybe
I think we're
bring it
okay
in,
here. We'll
try to
do
keep you clean, but in that
we'll
case, that didn't
go man
happen.
coverage.
Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
They have great pass protection, man. No way. No way. He didn't get that. No, he didn't. He didn't get that. Oh, he got it. No. What an awkward play. He had such good pass protection. I want to see if I can challenge it. Let's look at the replay real quick before we do that. Such an awkward play. And I can't see the first down. Let's see where he went out of bounds. Is he out right there? Yeah, he's out. At the 23.
Can't really see it.
Where does it say that they're at?
Spells frustration
Yeah, we're gonna challenge that real quick. It says they're a yard past where
with a capital
I
F
think they
for
are.
the guys on defense. They covered everyone else.
And it's upheld, so we wasted timeout in the second half. Well, I really thought that he was out of bounds.
Well, he challenged the play.
We kind of
It did not
choked.
pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout
And
in
they
that
will get a
challenge.
first and
And as
goal.
a
Not
coach,
quite,
you hate that. Don't know
but
if you took the
essentially a
advice of the
first and
player.
goal
You
here.
threw it yourself, but it didn't go
And
your
they have a
way.
chance to tie the game up once more.
It all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel
And
good.
wide open is Keenan Allen at the end of the end
Charger
zone.
touchdown. Keenan Allen.
Oh, booth review. It was close.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
It's upheld, so they will, in all likelihood, tie the game up once more. Almost had a chance to block that, but
He's got it,
not
and
quite.
we're all tied at
So it's a close
21.
game. We've got a few breaks going our way, but just a couple bad throws by Jake Fromm, and the Chargers are right back
As
into
it
it.
kicks away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained
good run.
to get him down the field.
I think Corey Grant is going to be our running back moving forward, no matter how long TJ Yeldon is out. I just like how he runs.
It does him no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Not a good throw.
Second down pass play there, but
Jake
it's
Fromm
incomplete.
struggling just a
He
little
was
bit in the
looking
second
for
half.
Devin Singletary there. Third down here.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has
And another
he'll throw it any
not
place,
great
anytime,
decision.
anywhere.
Looks like we're going to have to punt it again with the Chargers having a chance to tie it up, or actually take the lead. So
And that's when it's fun to
our
play
defense needs to come through for us once more. They made a couple good plays in the first half. Let's see if they can do it again.
And spill the play.
And a good punt.
Playing on that side of the ball.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Talk about flipping field position. They're going to have to go 93 yards to get a touchdown. Man coverage isn't working too well for us. I don't know why. We have good cornerbacks, but it's just not working out. Oh, is that a safety? So close, Ed Oliver. The second-year player. He's a rookie in real life, but we did simulate the first year, so start out the fourth quarter with them on the 1-yard line.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Rivers.
Lag just a little bit. We're lagging, but Melvin Gordon gets 8 yards to give him some room.
On the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all
Probably going to do a couple out routes here.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I don't think he got that. He didn't. So we're going to bring everybody. See if we can block this punt, get a touchdown.
Third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all they could.
And we cannot. Probably not going to return this for very much. Not really, but we have great field position at the 36-yard line. So, all right. This is where NFL quarterbacks are made. Fourth quarter, chance to take the lead.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Singletary might end up winning the second string job from T.J. Yeldon. We might end up trading T.J. Yeldon. I don't know. But both Corey Grant and Singletary have played very, very well this game. Try to keep the ball out of Jake Fromm's hands. He has made a few mistakes. We will go to the air eventually. Just not right now. Just great run blocking.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And get 10 here. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes.
Oh no, the first mistake for Corey Grant. Is he gonna go all the way? Cole Beasley, please. We were able to prevent a scoop and score. However, they are in prime position to strike. Corey Grant, I was just harping on him, and he makes a mistake. And that's tough to see. And then we give up a face mask. They're going to be on about the 2-yard line. We're just going to have to blitz and hope we can do something with it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
If he passes it, it's going to be a touchdown, but I'm sending the house. And with sending the house didn't work anyway, so we are down by 7. We have 3 turnovers on the game. Man, that's tough.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair.
All right. Now this is where NFL quarterbacks are made when you're down in the fourth quarter. Chance to tie it up. How do you play?
And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
Throw it away there. Good decision. I can't roll. I normally roll out to my right side, and we just cannot do that because our right tackle's getting smoked by Joey Bosa.
Not a good feeling at all.
Do not need to have a 3 and out here.
Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, can they get that bad taste out of their
Try to get it to Cole Beasley on the outside.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops
and out of reach.
And that is
Jake Fromm not performing very well in the second half.
Pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus. You know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Now Benjamin.
Able to hold them at the 29, but we cannot allow another score if we want a chance to win this game. It started out so well, but that all Madden's starting to kick in. And they're going to march right down the field, almost in field goal range already. We need to get a turnover or something here.
He got 29 yards that time.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. And this is taken in.
And in all likelihood, that will pretty much end the game as long as they do get some points out of this.
Inside the 5-yard line.
We can't defend.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
I'm almost pressed to let them score so we can get the ball back.
As we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. From the gun, Rivers.
And they get the touchdown, so minute, 2 minutes basically to get 2 scores, not likely. Yeah, we're 1 timeout down.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This is taken at the 3.
All right, so we've got to throw it down the field.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard, a minute 55
All righty.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He should have caught that. He had his hands on it. That could have given us some hope.
Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
And I think we got a pass interference call.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
So that gives us great position to maybe get a touchdown here, but we need to score quick.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Almost throw another interception there anyway, but we've got to get into the end zone because we're down a timeout. So, and we need to score without getting down to 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But
not really. We're not getting any type of room. Not even a chance to get a 50-50 ball.
What can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking,
Dorset catches it. Need to score quick.
I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points.
All right, we do get a touchdown, so we have some life.
So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they get.
The Chargers able to recover.
I was hoping we could force something there. It's not 100% over. If we can stop them 3 times in a row, we can.
Into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting
we'll get it with about 12 seconds left or so, but not looking very good.
Which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 2nd and 9, and you have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Need to make sure they can't kick a field goal either. They might be able to kick it from here, but yeah, we won't even get it with 12 seconds left. It'll be closer to like 6 if we do get the ball back. They're just going to kneel it. So that's interesting.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee.
So that's very interesting. If they can miss this, we can have a Hail Mary shot. If we can block, well, I'm going to try to block this.
This to make it a 2-score game.
Can't block it, but they do miss it. They do miss it.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's
We have a shot.
Good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56.
One, maybe 2 shots. Probably just one.
I'm surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this.
And we do not win the game. Jake Fromm, 9 for 23 for only 118 yards. We lose our first game in Dublin. Joe Buck does not start his career as an owner off the way he wants to, but we have a lot of talent, and I have a lot of optimism.
It's a victory for our visitors. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
They're still talking after the game ends. Okay, well, that was a good game, but just didn't go the way we wanted to. So, Big Cat Bryant can get a skill upgrade. We'll upgrade his speed rushing. But thank you for watching. I'm going to end the video there. We're going to have game number 2 and part number 3 up pretty soon. I'm going to hopefully get this video up the same day I had my first part up. But let's see how Joe Buck responds to an 0-1 record. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like for more content, and I'll see you on the next one.